Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's session of blockchain course. So, Shubhani ma'am, you have the rights with you. We can start with the course, or we can wait for just 2 minutes so that everyone else can join in, and then we can start.
Okay, no issues.
Okay. Shubhani ma'am, we can start now.
Okay, ma'am. ठीक है, ma'am. I'm audible?
Yes, ma'am, audible.
Okay, okay. I just want to know if anyone has any doubt from the last sessions or any problem, then you can share with me and we'll discuss on that. Otherwise, we'll discuss a new smart contract today. If anyone have any doubt regarding the last smart contract that we have discussed the last lecture or session. So no one has no any doubt. So today we'll discuss the auction contract. Okay. So I'll share my screen. Everybody sees the screen. Today we'll discuss the auction contract. We will build a smart contract based on auction mechanism. So smart contract for a decentralized auction like an eBay site or eBay alternative. Okay, the auction mechanism has one owner, that the owner is the person that sells a good or service. Okay, and in this auction, a start and an end time. In between these time, we give auction. Okay, the only owner can cancel the auction if there is any emergency on, and can finalize the auction after its end time. Okay, people are sending ethers to submit auction when they are calling, when we were calling the function named place bid. Okay, we will register in a mapping the sender address and the sent value. This is the planning and design of the auction contract. I've already told you that when we build a smart contract, the main thing is that we must planning and designing before write a smart contract. So these are the steps before we build a smart contract based on auction. Clear? So users are incentivized to bid the maximum they are willing to pay, but they are not bound to that full amount. Okay, but rather to the previous highest bid plus the increment. We'll discuss how they will bid the highest bid, or how will they bid. The concept behind this we'll discuss. And the contract will automatically bid up to a given amount. And the highest, here are two parameters: the highest binding bid and highest bidder. Highest binding bid is the selling price, and highest bidder the person who won the auction. Because in auction, what we do is, who bid the highest amount is the winner for particular product or particular service. Okay, after the auction ends, the owner gets the highest binding bid and everybody else withdraws their own sent amount. Clear? Everybody clears these points? So what we will do in the upcoming session, or what we will make in a smart contract, these are the basic points, and these are the planning and designing of this smart contract. Clear? So we'll start making a smart contract. Yeah, everybody sees the screen of Remix.
Yes, ma'am.
Pragma, Solidity. Zero 0.4.24. Here the contract name is auction. So firstly, we'll discuss what are state variables in this particular smart contract. Okay, which type of state variables uh, and what type of constructor is used in this smart contract. Okay, so the main state variable is owner, who deploy this smart contract, who manages all the things happened in this smart contract. Okay, so address, public, owner. Here, and the second one is we have discussed that here is a one smart start time and is one end time. In between, the players or some users places a auction. So you end public start time. Yeah, we can say that start block. Okay, and you end public, can say that end block. Clear? And one more thing, defined here some states. that will decide the auction state. So use which data type? Enum, that defines the state of the auction mechanism. So what type of states here? Like started, running, okay, we can say that ended, or we can say that cancelled. Here, so define state variable for define a variable auction state for this state. Here, clear up to this point? So we have also discussed that the one is highest binding bid, that is the selling price, and second is highest bidder who won this auction. So two more state variable is uint public highest binding bid. Clear? The second is who won the auction is stored in highest bidder. Clear? And the one is where the bids are stored, or we can say that where the auction value is stored. We mentioned here one mapping. Mapping from address who send ethers in the form of auction to uint, and the variable is specified is public, and the variable is bids, or we can say that auction, okay, bids. So these are the state variables that will help to make a smart contract based on auction. Clear these state variables. The first one is owner who deploy the smart contract, and the second is start block, that is the starting of the auction, and the end block is represents the when the auction time, or we can say that the auction time ends. And these are the four states who describes the auction states: the started state, running, the auction is in started state, running state, ended state, or a cancelled state. Okay, it defines with the state variable auction state. And the next one is highest binding bid, in which we store the selling price of highest binding bid, and highest bidder is who won the auction. Okay, the one is mapping state, mapping data type, where we store bids or auction price from that particular address. Clear? So when we deploy this smart contract, you can see that you can see all the parameters, all the state variables in the deployment window. Okay, when you click on this end block, this is 0. Start block, this is this owner, this highest bid, everything is 0. The default value of everything is 0. Okay. So the next thing do is define constructor. Okay, so we'll define a constructor. Constructor they specify is public, and here we define all the parameters starting from the owner. Owner is equal to message dot sender who deploys the contract. The second one is auction state. Starting state of auction is state dot running. Okay. The next is start block and end block. How we define the start block and end block? So start block is equal to, we can say that block dot number, starting from block dot number, and end block is from, so I think you already know that every block in Ethereum, how much time a block can take in Ethereum? Anybody knows?
Ma'am, 1.5 second.
No, 15 seconds. 1.5 second ni 15 second. Okay, 15 seconds to block mined in Ethereum, private Ethereum network, 15 second. It takes 15 seconds to mine a block. Okay, so here so if we calculate that, if we calculate that in one day, 24 hours. So I'll just share my screen, notepad screen. Just wait a minute. If in one day, how many seconds in one day? Anybody knows? How many seconds in one day? One day, 24 hours. Okay. And 60 minutes multiply by 60. So 24 into 60. So I think 34,560 seconds in one day. Suppose we suppose that कि in one day 30, I think इनने ज़्यादा तो नहीं होंगे. एक मिनट में calculate कर रहा हूँ. 24 into 60 into 60. Yeah, 86,400 seconds. Or if we divide it by 15 into this, that means 5,760 blocks in one day. Okay. Or here we mentioned and block is equal to start block plus 40320. This means this auction run for 7 days, for 1 week. मतलब इतने ज्यादा ब्लॉक्स बनेंगे तब वो एंड ब्लॉक होगा, तब वो ऑक्शन टाइम खत्म होगा. तो आप अकॉर्डिंगली अगर आपने ऑक्शन 1 डे के लिए चलाना है तो यहाँ पे जो हमने कैलकुलेट किया था 50 समथिंग वो लिख देना. Clear? This value represents that this auction runs for 7 days. That means this auction runs for 1 week. Clear? So these are the values defined in constructor. Here when now we deploy this contract. So when we deploy this contract, this is the old one and this is the new one. So when we click on owner, the owner is who deploy this contract. Okay, the highest bid and the highest bidder is still 0. Because when a user sends some ethers, then these parameters have some value. Okay, and the start block is 1 and the end block is this. Okay, and auction state is 1. So auction state is running. Clear? Everyone clears the state variables and the constructor? Clear? Now we discuss modifiers. We already discussed why we use modifiers in a smart contract. So the first modifier we describe here is only honor. Okay, so only honor means require message dot sender is equal to honor. This. Clear? What type of modifiers ਹੋਰ ਕਿਹੜੇ modifiers ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਥੇ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਹੋਣਗੇ ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ modifier after start. We can say that the auction state is running when we use this after the starting of the start block. So here we require start block number, because we defined here the start block is equal to block number. So block number is greater than or equal to start block. Okay, then the auction starts. So similarly, after start, similarly, before end. Modifier before and required. Here the block dot number is less than or equal to and block. Here, these three modifiers will used in the functions. Okay, if any more modifier need, then we'll discuss and then we add on that time. Okay, so the first now after defining the modifiers, we'll define one function, simple function who cancel the auction when there is wrong, or we can say that when there is emergency happens or when there is wrong happens in the auction smart contract, then the owner cancel that smart contract. Okay, so we define the function here is cancel auction. So here the modifier, which modifier will use here? That is only owner, because cancel the auction function is only run by the owner. So only owner modifier is used here, and public start the function. So here we'll define the function is state auction state is equal to state dot cancel. Clear this function? When we use this function, when something bad happens or something wrong happens in the smart contract. Clear? So when we deploy this smart contract, you can see that this is the cancel auction, this is the auction state. So when we click on the owner is the address who deploys this smart contract. Clear? And highest binding, and these are the zero values, and the block is 4032, and this one is 2, and the auction state is 1. So when we run the function cancel auction, so this transaction has mined successfully and execution succeeds. So when we again click on auction state button, then the value is 3, because 3 defines the state cancelled. Clear? Any doubt till now? So आगे डिस्कस करें. So now we define the function place a auction, or we can say that place a bid. Okay, so place a bid means users are sending some ethers to the contract address. That means here in this function we use payable function, because we are sending some ethers to the contract address. Here, so function, so place bid, place bid, public and payable. Okay, so which modifier is used in this function? We can say that हम कौन कौन से मॉडिफायर और रिक्वायरमेंट्स हमें यहाँ स्पेसिफाई करनी होंगी जब हम प्लेस अ बिड फंक्शन रन करेंगे. The first is, so one modifier is defined here, modifier no owner, no owner. That means who is that address who is not the owner address. So message dot sender is not equal to owner. Clear? So firstly here we describe the no owner, because जो ऑनर है वो ऑक्शन प्लेस या वो प्लेस बिड नहीं कर सकता, बिकॉज ही इज मैनेजिंग द होल स्मार्ट कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. ओके, सो द सेकेंड वन इज आफ्टर स्टार्ट. Okay, and place bid is between after starting from after start and end it from before end. Clear? Clear these modifiers? Why we define these three modifiers in this function? Clear? So now, so again one more requirement is here. So simply यही describe कर देते हैं हम. Auction state is equal to state dot running. It is a requirement that auctions is in running state. The one more requirement is, this is the most important requirement, that message dot value, who sent the or who place a bid, who places a bid, his message value, or we can say that his bid is greater than or equal to some particular amount, so that he or she, so that the user cannot place a zero value bid. So we describe here is 0.01 ether. Clear? Everyone clears till this point? Okay. So now which type of logic, or what type of logic we have used to find the highest bidder or highest binding bid? So we'll discuss logic. I'll share my screen. Everybody sees the screen of Notepad?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here we discuss the logic. Okay. Then we define that logic in place bid function. So suppose we have bid 1. 0x, the address is something like that. Okay. So he places a bid 40. Okay. The bid 2. The address of that bid is something like that. Okay. He places a bid 60. So from these two bids, the highest bid is highest bidder. If you remind that when we describe the state variables, we describe the highest bidder as an address. The data type of highest bidder is address, and it defines the person who won the auction. From these two, the highest bidder is second, because this one is bid 1 and this 2 is bid 2, because the value is 60 is greater than 40. That means we can say that 0x E3UE. It is the, till now, it is the highest bidder from these two bids. Okay. So how we define the highest binding bid? That means selling price. Selling price means selling price means कि this bidder, how much amount he will pay to sell that particular good or service. Have you got this point? समझे मैं क्या कहना चाहती हूँ? इसमें हम ये लॉजिक लगा रहे हैं, हमारे पास सपोज बिड 1 एंड बिड 2 है. Okay, so bid 1 places a bid 40 ethers and bid 2 places a bid 60 ethers. From these two bids, we conclude that bid 2 is the highest bidder. That means bid 2 is the winner. But how much amount he will pay to sell that particular good is stored in this highest binding bid. He will know, ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर आपने 60 बिड्स 60 ईथर्स लगा दिए हैं, इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि आपको 60 ईथर्स ही पे करने हैं. क्लियर? सो हम एक सेलिंग प्राइस, एक ऑप्टिमल सेलिंग प्राइस कैलकुलेट करेंगे कि आपको कितना पे करना है उस सर्विस को लेने के लिए. ये कंफर्म है कि विनर आप ही हो, क्योंकि आपने हाईएस्ट बिड लगाया था. क्लियर? सो for finding the highest binding bid, we use minimum function min (40, 60). So 40, 60. Here one more thing is described as bid increment. Okay, so bid increment suppose 10 ethers. So here we minimum value plus bid increment value comma 60, and then we find the minimum of these two values is equal to which value 40 plus 10 is equal to 50, and then 60. 50 from 50 and 60, which value is minimum? 50. That means highest binding bid is 50. It means that this address pay 50 ethers to sell this particular product or service. Clear? Everybody clears this? How we define these two variables?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so one more thing we add up here is that if the upcoming bid is smaller than this bid, then it is rejected. Okay. The upcoming bid is accepted only when the upcoming bid is greater than the highest binding bid. Clear? Okay. So we back to the remix screen and we define this logic in place bid function. So the first we define the variable here is current bid is equal to stored in which bids message dot sender. Okay, and the plus value of message dot value. What this line means? It means that the error here is you can't bid. We define the variable bids. So no problem. बोल रहा है कि local define किया. It's okay. So here we describe, here is one local variable current bid in which we store bid of message dot sender. Suppose any other address have sent some ethers, so store in this value. If he sent some previous value, मतलब अगर उसने पहले भी वो ethers सेंड किए हुए हैं तो वो वाले ethers and plus जो वो नए सेंड कर रहा है वो वाले ईथर्स एडअप होने के बाद उसकी वो करंट बिड हो जाएगी. क्लियर? दैट मींस ही कैन अगेन प्लेस अ बिड if he wants, then he can again place a bid, but within after start and before end time. Okay, so next here is require. That I already told you that current bid is must be greater than highest binding bid. Okay, and then again it's जो भी उसकी bids dot message dot sender होगी, that is the current bid. So Here we describe loop. If this is smaller than this, then we use minimum function and then find the minimum of these two values that we have discussed in Notepad. Okay. So if front bed is less than or equal to bids of highest bidder, then what we do? Highest binding bid is a minimum of min of front bid plus bid increment, comma, the bids of this one highest. See here V. Okay. Here is this. So here is error is so here is error. Main function, okay. We defined here is one more variable u int public bid increment. So we define the value here in constructor that bid increment is equal to 10. Clear? So the one more is that it is min function here. It is not inbuilt function. So we must declare a function min who is called by this function. So here firstly we describe the min function. How we describe the min function? Suppose we pass the argument list u int a and u int b public sorry, public. So this function does not need a public specifier. It we here we can also check it, define it as a pure internal because it is called by another function and it does not need to be shown in our deployment screen. Okay, so here we use it as an internal function who returns the value in bool. Clear? What we define here is if a is greater than or equal to b, then what he will return? क्या रिटर्न करे वो? B. Got it? Else क्या रिटर्न करे वो? Return A. So here is okay, or we can okay, this is bool, this is so here we define true, here we define no, here we, से चेंज करने की जगह हम यहाँ पे चेंज कर देते हैं यूनिट. Clear? If A is greater than or equal to B, it returns B because we find minimum. So B is minimum, else return A. Clear? This is the specifier of this function is internal because it is called, this function is called by another function. There is no need to call by this remix या deployment screen. Okay. This is only called by for internal purpose, or we can say that locally. And this smart contract. So clear up to this point? Clear है यहाँ तक सबको?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, अगर वो
Yes, ma'am.
अगर if current bid is less than or equal to bids of highest bidder, then this, else opposite happens. So see this, this is incremented in this. Clear? So here we describe highest highest bidder is equal to message dot send.
मैं प्रेजेंटेशन दे रहा हूँ जिससे थोड़ी आवाज आती है।
Okay, here we returns in bool form. This function returns the value in bool form. Okay, so here we return true. If this happens, it means return
मतलब
this one, this and this screen. Clears this function to everyone? When we deploy this function, deploy again. So when we deploy this function, so here we can see that these all the functions and state variables. Okay, if you click on the honor is this, start block is this, and the end one is this. Highest bidder till now 0 because we have not run the function. We till not run the function place bid.
Hello.
Okay, so bid increment 10. Can you, Sakshi ma'am, can you please mute the Karan Kumar?
Yes, ma'am. Disturbance हो रही है बीच में, ma'am.
Sakshi ma'am,
हाँ जी शुभानी
Karan Kumar, I'm audible to you. So please mute Karan Kumar. Some
यस मैम
disturbance.
हाँ हाँ करती हूँ
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. So when we deploy this smart contract, so here are the state variables and the functions what we have declared till now. Okay. So when we click on start block, the start block is 5. When we click on the end block is this. Highest bidder till now is 0 because we don't run place bid function till now. Okay, so highest binding is also a 0. So bid increment is 10 because we have already described the value of bid increment in constructor, that is equal to 10 ethers. Okay, the auction state is in running state, its value is running. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So running state has one value. Okay, so when we place a bid, so in bid function here is modified define is no honor. So if we run this function through the honor address by honor address, then it places some error. Okay, so we make sure that there is the address is not the honor's address, the other address. So we choose other address. So we place a value 10 ether. So here is also one requirement is that the message dot value is greater than or equal to 0.01 ether. Okay, so the user or the player, or we can say that the bidder who places a bid, who places a auction must his value or his ethers greater than this value, this particular value. So here this particular address places a 10 ether. So when we run this function, so it is properly run. It is transaction is properly or successfully mined and execution succeed. So the 10 ethers has been lost from this account. Clear? So similarly, when we choose another account, so here we send 20 ethers from this particular account and run this function. So here we see that this transaction is also mined successfully and 20 ethers have been cut down from this particular account. Clear? Clear till now? Okay, now the last function in this auction mechanism is finalize the auction. That means in this function, in this particular function will describe who is the winner, who is the auction winner that wins that auction and that pays the amount for the particular good or service. Okay, so the function name is the function is keyword and the name is select winner, or we can say that final auction. Clear? This is a public function and we describe. So here the two things that happened. क्या क्या हो सकती हैं दो थिंग्स? एक तो या फिर वो ऑक्शन something bad happens in this scenario and owner will cancel the auction. एक तो क्या हो सकता है कि ऑक्शन कैंसिल हो गई है देन एंड अगर ऑक्शन कैंसिल नहीं हुई है तो फिर ऑक्शन एंडेड हो चुकी है, देन हम ये फंक्शन रन कर सकते हैं. Okay, when will author cancelled this auction, that means who places a bid will retrieve that particular amount to their bank balance. अगर तो ऑक्शन कैंसिल होगी तो उनको उन्होंने जो भी बिड वैल्यू प्लेस की थी, जो भी बिड वैल्यू लगाई थी, वो उनको वापस उनके अकाउंट में चली जाएगी. क्यों? क्योंकि ऑक्शन मैकेनिज्म, ऑक्शन सिनेरियो ही कैंसिल हो चुका है. ठीक है, उसका कोई रिजल्ट नहीं आया. ठीक है. The second option is, the second scenario is that if the auction will ended, अगर ऑक्शन एंडेड होएगी तो क्या होगा? तो हम उसमें से एक विनर चूज करेंगे एंड देन हम उसे बोलेंगे कि वो पे करे. क्लियर? सो द हियर require is auction state. If auction state is equal to state dot cancelled, या फिर वो हम बोल सकते हैं कि एंडेड हो जाए. तो एंडेड के लिए हमने ऑलरेडी एक मॉडिफायर और एक चीज डिस्कस की है कि ब्लॉक डॉट नंबर इज greater than and block that we have defined in the constructor, that this auction is only up to which amount of time is, that is and block, smaller than or equal to and block. Okay, when this happens, that means auction has been ended. When this happens, this means something bad happens in this scenario. Clear? So the one more thing is require. Who will finalize the auction? The message dot sender is equal to owner. Clear? या फिर हम बोल सकते हैं कि अगर या तो वो ओनर हो सकता है या फिर जो बिड्स सेकंड टाइम प्लेस कर रहा है, मतलब जिसने ऑलरेडी बिड लगा दी है या फिर उसकी बिड वैल्यू ग्रेटर देन 0 है. क्लियर? सो फंक्शन function state modality can be restricted to view. No, something changed. So clear. So now we define two local variables. One is recipient and the second one is uint value. The recipient, the data type of recipient is address and the value of data type is uint. That means it stores the message dot value of a particular address. It stores the address of that particular user who run this function. Okay, so if start from auction state, if cancelled, C, V, if cancelled, what will happen? That means recipient is equal to message dot sender. Okay, and value is equal to bids of message dot sender. हम क्या कर रहे हैं, अगर वो ऑप्शन कैंसिल हो गई है तो हम क्या कर रहे हैं, हम हर किसी से रिक्वेस्ट डलवाएंगे कि आप रिक्वेस्ट कर दो, एक पर्टिकुलर रिक्वेस्ट कर दो, कोई मुझे फंड बैक मिल जाए, क्योंकि वो ऑप्शन कैंसिल हो चुके हैं। तो वो उसके लिए क्या करेगा, हम उस एड्रेस पे जाएंगे, वो इस फंक्शन को रन करेगा और उसे वो अमाउंट जितनी उसने बिड पे लगाई थी वो उसे बैक मिल जाएगी विद द हेल्प ऑफ रेसिपिएंट ट्रांसफर how much amount, the stored in value variable. Okay, so there is some recipient. Clear? So if else अगर तो cancel हुई है तो this will happen, this will do by using this function. Else, that means the auction must be in ended state. So what we will do in if the auction has been ended state, so if here are also two things. The first one is the उसमें से हमें एक विनर चूज करना है और बाकी जो भी हैं उनको उनकी अमाउंट हमें वापस करनी है, सिर्फ विनर को ही पे करना है. सो इफ मैसेज डॉट sender is equal to honor. So here are two options, na? So if the message dot sender is equal to honor, then what will happen? Recipient कौन होगा? Must be है. ऑनर ने रन किया तो ऑनर ही होगा. उसकी वैल्यू क्या होगी? हाईएस्ट बाइंडिंग बिड, बिकॉज ही गॉट ऑल दी bid values. Highest binding bid. Yeah, this will okay. LCB start करना है. Okay, otherwise else में क्या होगा? Else if message dot sender is equal to highest bidder. That means highest bidder means the address who places the highest bid value. That means that if this function is run by the highest bidder, then this what will happen? The recipient is must be a highest bidder and the value is equal to bids highest bidder minus highest binding bid. Have you got this point? Because he is the winner. who won this auction. So highest bidding amount is deducted from this particular bid value. From this particular bid value. Clear? Clear this line to all? So else happens same. बाकी जो भी होगा वो उसे सेम उसकी अमाउंट मिल जाएगी. Now everything is recipient or transfer the value. Okay. Now this. Clear this function to all? If the state is if the auction state is cancelled, then everyone got his bid value. If the state is not cancelled by the owner, auction state is not cancelled by the owner, that it means the auction is ended, has been ended. So it means if the message dot sender is equal to owner, it has some value. Which amount of value? Because it has highest binding bid, because everyone bids to the contract address. The contract address is the owner who deploy this contract. Okay. If this function is run by highest bidder, that means who won this auction, that the highest binding bid, that means the value who is selected, the value who is calculated for paying to sell a particular service is deducted from this particular bid value, who bid by this highest bidder. Okay, else everyone returns his value, bid value. Clear? So in this function is run by transfer, inbuilt transfer function. Clear? Clear this smart contract? So we'll deploy this smart contract so we can understand it very well. So can we refresh? It's auction. Yeah. So we'll deploy on first address. Yeah, deployed successfully. When we click on this, these are the state variables and the functions that we have defined in this smart contract. Okay, when we click on the owner, the address of the owner who deploys this smart contract, and this is the highest binding bid till now 0, because the default value of every state variable is 0, and this is the start block, and this is the bid increment value, this is the end block, this is the auction state. Okay, so when we click on place bid function, it shows some error, because the place bid function has one requirement, that it is only run by those addresses who is not applicable or who is not represented as owner in this particular smart contract. So we must change the address from this, and the value for placing a bid, the value for sending ether must be a greater than 0.01 ether. So we place as 10 ethers and click on this bid. So it is mined success. It is mined successfully. Same another account is, so this places of 5 ethers. So when we place a bet, so mined successfully, the last one is 20 ethers. Okay, deploy, sorry, 20 ethers, not deploy, just place a bet. Place a bet. Okay, so here are 3 bets, the 10, 5 and 20. Okay, the next is finalize the function. When we click on owner, then what this function will do? This will return back to all the money to his account. So if we cancel this auction. Suppose we we run the function cancelled. That means something bad happens in the smart contract and the owner cancelled the auction. So when we click on this and when we click the final auction, that means it returns his value 79 to 99. Similarly, 94 final auction, it return his 5 ethers. Similarly, this finalized auction, it returns his 10 ethers. It got the value of 10 ethers. Clear? So if we doesn't cancel the auction, then we just press on this and it has calculated the highest binding bid and who is the winner and send this money to this. So we will do this, just refresh so we can run those functions also. So this is the auction, and when we deploy this smart contract on this, yeah, okay, here the state variables and functions. Okay, so we just, it places a 10 ethers and place bid. Yeah, mine successfully. It places a 20 ethers and place bid. Clear. Okay, then it places a 25 ethers. Clear. So we can say that 50 ethers. So here is place bid. Yeah, mine successfully. So here is nothing bad happens here. So just we finalize this auction. The finalize this auction, what is the requirement here is the auction is state.cancel, that is block number is there, the owner or a bid message. So suppose we what this. Okay, so when we finalize the auction, so when we will do this auction, okay, some error. Just wait a minute. This. This type of the transact to revert the transaction has been reverted to the initial state node of the call function. Just wait a minute. I'll check it and get back to you. Just 2 minutes.
मैम फाइनल ऑप्शन पेबल टाइप का होना चाहिए था ना?
नहीं. When we use transfer function, it is not necessary the payable. Payable function is only when we send ethers to some particular account. Okay.
Okay.
So, transfer function does not need any payable. It's just a common error when something bad or something wrong happens in the smart contract. It's just a common error. It doesn't mean that payable function होना चाहिए. Yeah. So I'll just check and अभी just 2 minutes. मुझे तो वैसे कोई लग नहीं रहा कि कुछ एरर है. I don't know why it shows some error. I think we just wait a minute. Just clear this page. When we deploy this, it is 60. Oh my god. So हमने एक अकाउंट से इतने इथर्स लगा दिए. So next is just wait. Okay, we deploy this contract and the first account sends the ether value 10. It places a bid 10. Okay. And the second account, it places a bid value 30. So here is place bid, determined successfully. And the third account, it places a bid value 60. Place a bid. Yeah. Okay. And now we check the auction state is this bid increment. Okay. This is not a. So if we run this function, final auction, okay, run by an owner. This is the owner. If you click final auction, something wrong happens. If anyone finds the bracket or something curly braces error, so else this else this else, and this one is this else. I didn't find any error in this and it shows nothing. It just when we again this one. It's 10. Yes. The other account places the 25 ethers. The other account places the 35 ethers. Okay. So there is finalized auction. Sorry. This is the owner. When we finalize this auction, this will happen. So this has got all the money. So the first one is 10 ethers and 25 and 35. It has got all the money, 25 ethers, because highest binding bid is 25. Okay. When we select this account, so finalize auction, this has been done. Here is 73. It has got its money. So when we click on this, place bid, sorry, finalize auction. So he has got his all money back. So when we click on this, so he is also. So that means this account has not got his all money back. It is 100 ethers is the initial amount. It has 73 ethers. That means 25 is the highest binding bid, and the highest binding bid, that means that bid value is cut from this particular account. This means this account or this address is the winner, and this particular account sells that good or service in 25 ethers. Clear? That means he is the winner. Clear? So if anyone has doubt in this, so you can ask me. So this is the auction contract what we discussed today. In this, we have what we have done in this smart contracts. We do 3 main functions. The first one is place bid function, and the place bid function is payable function. Why it is payable function? Because this function sends some ether contract address. The second one is minimum function, who finds the mean value from the bid values. Okay, then the third one is finalize function. Finalize function is who is the winner and who got this particular good or service in which amount. Clear? Here is the main thing is that here we describe the end block, start block, when we start the auction, when we end the auction, and when we cancel the auction, and when we ended up the auction. Clear? So any doubt in today's session?
No, ma'am.
You must try your smart contract, try something new smart contract. Okay, you build a smart contract for voting system. I think inbuilt smart contract in Solidity document tutorials. I think voting system and auction, that is somewhat different from we have discussed today. Auction, bidding का भी पढ़ा है, ऑक्शन का भी पढ़ा है, वोटिंग का भी है, उसमें बैलेट का भी है. तो आप वहां से बजाय कि उसको समझने की खुद पहले करके देखो उसको. ठीक है? देन अगर कुछ समझ में ना आए तो आप उस देखो कि उन्होंने कैसे किया एंड ट्राई. क्लियर? So one more thing, we will also do that. This smart contract is connected with MetaMask, and then will run on MetaMask also. We will do also also do that. Okay. So any query?
Anyone having any doubt now? Or shall we close the session today? Shubhani ma'am, I think we don't have any more doubts now. We can close the session.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Shubhani ma'am.
Yes.
And the attendance link for today is there in the chat window. So everyone mark your attendance. It will be enabled for another 10 minutes. After that, we'll disable that link.